because coffee is one of the most debated and one of the most consumed beverages on the face of the earth, I wanted to show you guys how I make my coffee. And I just wanted to explain the levels of the coffee, because you can't just say, I'm going to have a cup of coffee in this world, because there's so many poisons out here. So the idea is I'm going no sugar. I'm going with only organic, pasture raised, and or clean ingredients only. Okay. So, and I do everything in glass. Okay. I do French press coffee. So you don't want to use plastic coffee makers, guys. I'm sorry. The Keurigs, that stuff is crazy. You're heating plastic. It's toxic. So the idea is get you a glass French press. I actually got this one at Walmart, believe it or not, because I was able to look at it, make sure it's stainless, make sure the inside is stainless, guys, because they put plastic in some of these. So I French press my coffee. It's way cleaner that way. It's stronger and it tastes better. So I use a water heater to warm up my water, and I use a double broiler to warm up any creams that I use or any other types of additives to my coffee. So depending on what your level of cleanliness is, if you're doing plant-based only, you can use coconut-based creamers. This is a really good one. I put on my Amazon list, or you can make your own coconut creamer with shredded coconut. Or if you prefer the animal products, this is a really good one. This is half and half, pasture raised, organic. Okay, so it's very clean. There's no other ingredients. It's literally just cream and heavy cream. So that's a really good one. Or you can use full heavy cream. Just watch the heavy cream. A lot of times they use gums. So this is the coffee that I choose because of very specific reasons. For one, I trust this brand. I know this brand. Two, this is organic. Three, this is decaffeinated. So I prefer decaffeinated coffee because it still has caffeine, but it doesn't have too much caffeine, so you don't get all the crazy side effects. So I go with the Swiss water process decaffeinated coffee. And this is fair trade certified as well. Now, you can make your coffee a bulletproof coffee if you're trying to get into ketosis, you want to burn more body fats. Sometimes I'll add just a teeny bit of butter. Don't knock the butter in the coffee until you try it. Now, you got to choose the quality. I'm going with organic, clarified, pasture raised, grass fed. You know what I mean? So it is better. It's still an animal product, I'm aware, but there's levels to all of it. I use a little bitty spoonful in with my cream, and I add some organic, alcohol-free vanilla. I get this one from Trader Joe's, and the 4 ounce is like $8. So that adds a great flavor, obviously, to your coffee. They add those weird syrups at the coffee shops. That's kind of what I'm doing here. So I use the double boiler to warm up my cream, and I go ahead and put my vanilla in there and just a little bit of butter. And I go ahead and add that with my organic stevia here. This is a specific kind, okay? This is on my Amazon list because they use a water process to break this into this powder form. So everything has levels. So I'm going with all glass, all stainless steel stuff. Okay. So now that I've got that in there, warmed up, ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and pour in my French pressed coffee here. And as you can see, it's already making a delicious looking mixture of coffee. Okay. And just take a good whisk. This one is very powerful. Start it on low, and I blend all that together. And what that does is it blends that butter into very fine, particles. And when you do that, it just makes a very smooth consistency in your coffee. So right here, guys, this is as clean as I can make coffee. And, I don't even drink coffee anymore. On a very seldom occasion, I'll get a wild hair and want a cup of coffee, But the way I make this, you are able to drink, decent amounts of it because it's no sugar and there is the fact that it's decaffeinated. So you're not going to get as crazy effect from the caffeine, but you're still going to get stimulated a little bit, which is okay. It's not the end of the world for us to have a little caffeine. There are benefits to caffeine as well, but it's all about the dosage and what you're putting with it, guys. This is as clean as I can make a coffee here, and it's not perfect, and I'm not perfect, but I just want to put this out there for those that are still in this world doing these things. They want coffee, but they don't want poison. You don't want a bunch of plastic. You don't want all this crazy stuff from these crazy coffee shops, guys, for the most part. So I hope this helps you guys. And I'm going to be doing more videos like this. Actually, I'm going to do a healthy Italian cream soda. So if you guys like these kind of videos, I'm going to probably have to be uploading them on my YouTube because they're simply too long for Instagram. So let me know if you guys like this concept, and let me know in the comments what you think. Much love. Thank you for watching. Hope it helps.